Hello everybody, this is the Audio Porpoise, coming to you today with another episode of SC2VN. On the last video, as you can see, I finally got my frickin' mic fixed, because at this moment in time I actually have internet connection. Anyway, the last time we did it, Jet was telling us about our little plan to get people on a team, and we're looking for a guy named Stunt to join on said team. And well, without further ado, let's go right in. I checked the map on my phone for the second time after reading the sign for a third. This is definitely stomping grounds. A deep breath helps calm my nerves. Seconds later, I push open the glass door and make my way inside. Ooh. It's literally just Golden Zone Fire, except with a slightly different background and colors. Pretty much as expected. Computers, vending machines, tables, and the sound of 24 mice and keyboards. PC bangs are nothing if not similar to one another. When a shiver runs down my back, I realize the AC in here was cranked up ridiculously high. I read somewhere that casinos pump in extra oxygen to keep their patrons awake and alert. Maybe this place has tried to adapt the same tactic to their cafe? A middle-aged woman sits behind the front desk. She glances up at me when I pass by and then returns her attention to the magazine splayed out in front of her. A quick scan of heads lined up in front of monitors offered me a few potential stunts amid the sea of scrubs. Because we don't want the scrubs. My ex's description: he's short and has bleached hair. I'm narrow to able it down. I'm able to narrow it down quickly and confirm his identity with a look at his monitor. He's in the middle of a ladder match. And he's playing StarCraft 2 with one hand. The other is occupied with a game on his cell phone. All the same, Stunt's crushing his opponent with a rush build. And by the look on his face, he takes great pleasure in that fact. His enemy sends a salty one-liner before dropping out of the game without a get. GG. Stunt grins wide and puts his hands behind his head, satisfied. After checking the post-game stats, he glances over his shoulder and then spins his chair around to find me watching him. Aw, he's so little. I have to come up with another voice. What's the best Shota voice I could do? Sup? Sorry. Sup? How do I do this? How do I do this? Because now I have like an idea in my head, but I have no idea how to do it. Also, he has the hair I want, like not the bleached, but the blue on the ends. Sup, something you want? I guess that's what we're going with. Yeah, you're Stunt, right? That's me, and who are you? I'm Muck. Stunt lights up, stands upright, and plants his hands on his hips all at once. No, that's not the right voice. Right, the foreigner that Axel messaged me about. I was starting to think that you wouldn't show up. Let's get this bet match going. Hey everyone, the bet match is on! What? Darn it, really, Axel? Before I can attempt an explanation, a crowd of 6 or 7 middle school-aged kids form behind Stunt. I don't see myself walking my way out of this. Bet match, right. That's me. Yes, that's what I'm here for. A foreign girl is going up against Stunt? Is this a bet match or a donation? When will they learn? He's the cafe's best player. Hey, Stunt, will you buy me a juice or something with your winnings? Stunt ignores the peanut gallery and takes a step forward, sizing me up. Judging by his appearance, it looks like he just started high school. I'm almost a head taller than him. Axel said you were down for a 15,000 won bet, but come on, you could do better than that, right? How much were you thinking? 25,000 is a much better number, wouldn't you say? Come on, you had to drag your butt all the way over here to play. Let's make it interesting. That's what, $20 or so? I'd have to skip a few trips to Gomart, but I can't risk having him turn me down. Okay, fine, 25,000. What are we gonna do about maps? Best of 3, right? Nah, best of 1's fine. My time's too valuable. And in a show of good faith, you can pick the map. Axel wasn't kidding about this kid's cockiness. Whatever, at least I can choose a map with a long rush distance. I find a seat at a computer nearby, though not so close that we could catch a glimpse at one another's screen. A locked window stares back at me as I sit down. Of course, I need to pay to use the PC. But before I can head back to the front desk, Stunt slides in front of me and takes the mouse. Yo, I got it. Consider it an investment for the money you're about to give me. He unlocks the machine with a few clicks and the entry of a password. Huh, that works. After I thank him, he slinks over to his setup. Stunt shares a few confident words with the underage crowd behind him and then throws his headphones on. I host up a game and toss him an invite. It's not long after that I'm staring down my base and 6 workers. Stunt, young, untrained talent, favors unorthodox play, bad taste in hair dye. I love the salt of this game. Cannons, 2-gate, 4-gate, blink. Blink, proxy, robot, proxy, stargate. There are a dozen different ways that Stunt could end this game early. As a precaution, I scout around the interior of my base to ensure that I'm not being cannon rushed. And as I discover, I am. Just outside my vision range and dangerously close to my worker line, a cannon finishes building. Some losses in defense are inevitable, but if I handle this well, it should put me ahead of Stunt. It's gutsy of him to risk a best of 1 on a strategy like this. Practically all I have to do is scout it to score a victory. By macroing my injured SCVs away from cannon shots, I'm able to end the rush at low cost. In truth, that seems like an exceptionally weak attack. Was Axel hyping this kid up for nothing? I end up losing 3 of my workers by the time his single cannon is dead. Now, where's that probe? There it is. With that probe, there's no way I'll be able to drop it down any more cannons. Still, he's probably planning his next move. I have to decide what comes next. If he's transitioning on to something standard, this would be the perfect time to counterattack. His tech has to be lacking, so there's no way he'll have strong enough units to defend a marine attack. And while it seems incredibly unlikely, there's always a chance that he might have another attack nearby. If I want to err on the side of caution, I could stay in my base and simply tech up, but that might give him enough time to get back into the game. I should make this call based on what I know about his playstyle. He's gonna rush us, so stay on the defensive. Even though I'm giving up a chance to win the game immediately, the safe thing to do is tech up to dropships. Tech, shorthand for technology, refers to the production of powerful and expensive units. But it looks like I won't need to. My precautionary scout uncovers an ambush waiting in a dark corner of my base. With more than enough units in space to micro my marines, I dispatch his zealots with barely any losses. I cannon rush feint into a proxy gate? Absolutely ridiculous. With his rush routed, Stunt quits out a game without a GG. I won, with surprising ease too. Stunt pushes through the dumbfounded crowd and comes stomping over, fury in his eyes. You really didn't expect to lose. You blindly... Seriously, how do I do this kid's voice? I'm gonna have to pick an anime and watch it. You blindly scout out the smoke in your base after a cannon rush? Are you kidding me? Who does that? I raise my hands defensively and skirt away from the victory screen splashed across my monitor. Whoa, calm down. It takes like 5 seconds. And you have a reputation for those kinds of builds, you know? He makes a disgruntled sound and stares hard at me. Oh boy. What are you yelling back there for? Didn't I tell you to sweep up the back room an hour ago? Stop screaming at our customers and go do something useful. Without a warning, the woman at the front desk paints Stunt a bright red from across the room. Aw. She glares at him for a second longer before ducking back behind the counter. Talk about lousy bosses. Aw. His anger is replaced with modesty. Stunt scratches behind his head. The middle schoolers have mostly dispersed, evidently destroyed by the cruel realization that their Protoss god can bleed. Sorry, that's my mom. Anyway, you beat me. Let me go get your cash. His mom? Ugh, even worse. I guess I can see the resemblance, minus the bleached hair. Explains how he unlocked my PC, at least. Actually, wait. I didn't come here for a bet match. What? But we just played one. I don't have to pay you then? What? No, I'm recruiting you for a new team. Axel mentioned that you were a free agent, and I wanted to see if you'd join up. I guess he thought it'd be funny to check me into a bet match with you. A foreign team? Why didn't you just send me a message or something? No, a Korean one. And Axel said that you'd probably assume I was the fangirl and block me. Although I get the feeling that that was just an excuse for this whole setup. Couldn't we have just kept this simple? What if I had lost? Stunt pauses and reaches for his phone. Distracted or no, he manages to carry on the conversation. Nah, blocking you sounds like something I'd do. Anyway, what else have you got? We've got... Wait, Jack is technically still a member on VIP. Can I tell him that she's planning to leave? What if he tells somebody? Why didn't I think of this ahead of time? You've got... We have some good players about to sign and a sponsor in the works. Nothing official. We're keeping everything under wraps until then. Oh. Whoops. Well, basically he just told us. Am I still... Crap. There we go. Anyway, sorry about that. I accidentally muted myself and then pressed 2 buttons on accident. Basically, he was just telling us that. But Axel did vouch for you. That's worth something. And you beat me, the future boss Bonjour. Bonjour, the Korean term for a player who dominates the StarCraft scene for a long period of time. A Bonjour has very high win rate and successive championship wins. So far, StarCraft's only Bonjours have been Terran and Zerg players. Ouch. Once we've got 4 players and some management, we're gonna pick out a team house. You'll need to live and practice with us. I blink once, look away, and take a tactical pause. Oh, if your mom will let you move out, that is. He raises to my bait and straightens up, both fists clenched. You're darn right she's gonna let me. Actually, not cussing for the kid is actually makes me laugh too much. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna put more emphasis on that. Alright, consider me signed. If I got a room and enough money to pay for food, we're in business. Stunt pauses and lowers himself from the tips of his toes. What's the name called, by the way? Like I said, it's a work in progress. I'll let you know when it's picked out. If we're not named yet, I want a say in it. How about Azure Blaze Phoenix Snipers? saying it, it's just, that's just too funny. Goodness gracious. What even? Kid, this isn't a shonen anime. Anyway, guys, that has been SC2VN. I finally have my mic back, and this is gonna be pretty good. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye!